Hey guys, so today is clearly a lazy day. I am off today, and so I didn't feel like, dressing up or anything. I'm just wearing my college t-shirt and my hair's in a bun, and I kind of just threw stuff on so that I could look presentable for this video. But today I have my January favorites for you guys. I have a few things that were sort of misses for me this month, so I might be adding them in a different type of video, I don't want to say hits and misses, maybe just a misses video, I don't know. Or maybe I'll just find a way to stick it in somewhere. But I wanted to share with you guys my favorites, and this is only my second favorite video. So I added a few more things this round that I didn't have last time. So I have other things besides makeup that I wanted to share with you guys. And all of this stuff is stuff that I got in December, so I had time to use it in January. I have a haul video that I think will already have been posted before I post this one, and that stuff is not included in this because I just got that stuff and I haven't really had time to try it out, all of it, and really dig into it. So that's coming up. Maybe those items will be in my February favorites. Who knows? Okay, so let's start with, and to be honest with you, I did not rewatch my December favorites, so I don't think I have any repeats, but if I do, I'm really sorry. But I'm almost positive there's no repeats. Anyway, I will continue. So, the first thing that I'm going to talk about is makeup. So let's start with this. I want to give a shout out to this Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This stuff has been great. I actually bought it because I was going on vacation at the end of December, and I had gone home to start packing everything for vacation, and so I was at my parents' house, and I only had my Makeup Forever big green primer, and I realized that probably wasn't going to be good to travel with because it was just very big and all that. So I went to the store by my house, and I should have gone to Sephora. I don't know why I didn't. I was out with my mom, and there was a makeup store right next to Target, and so I decided to pick up this because it was, they still had their On the Rocks sets. And so I got this with a under eye primer that's sort of like a highlight that you can put underneath your foundation as sort of like a illuminator. But either way, I picked up this, and it worked really well on vacation, and I've even worn it a couple of days after that. I've been really moisturizing my skin a lot, as I've talked in 3 other videos. So my green one is great for the days that my face is going crazy and oh my god, I'm red. But then other days this one is really good, and I brought it on vacation and it worked really well, and I've used it a lot since then. But as you can see, there's not even a dent in it. There's a tiny bit out of it. So the good thing about this stuff and other primers is that you really don't need a lot to prime your whole face. So anyway, this guy, goodbye. The next thing I want to talk about is a foundation, and this is the E.L.F. Flawless Finish Foundation, and it comes with a pump. I love the packaging. I just think it looks very high-end, even though it's an E.L.F. Foundation. I have not had any problems with this foundation. I've worn it a bunch of times. I've never broken out from it. It stayed really well on my skin, and I want to say it's only $6. So it might be a little bit less. It might be $3. And I think I got it in my E.L.F. haul, and I did like a 50% off. So a lot of times if you go on the E.L.F. website, you can get like their products for 50% off. So if this was $6, it was $3 when I got it. And I love the pump. It's a mess, obviously, because I've been using it, but I just think it's such a good foundation. It reminds me a lot of the MAC Fluid foundation that's sort of like a similar packaging. But I just really like it, so definitely check this out if you're looking for a good drugstore foundation. I'm not sure how it works for everybody. I have the color Sand, which this is a little bit darker, which is sort of why I've been using it, because I was using it after I went to Dominican, where I did have a tan. So, but I really like this stuff, and definitely go out and check that out. The next thing that I want to talk about is eyeshadow. This is the NYX Love in Paris eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. I love these colors, especially this color right here. It's so beautiful. It's just that like maroony color that just looks beautiful on the lids, and I like to pair it with either this color or this pink color right next to it. I just think that this palette has such a good variety of shades, and you can really do a bunch of different looks, and you can also, there's enough shades that there's good highlights for over the brow bone to cover up your veins. So I usually use this color or this color for that purpose, or actually sometimes I even mix the two and it comes out really nicely. And this is also, both of these are actually also really good in our crease colors as well. So I'm such a fan of this palette. I don't remember who said they liked it on YouTube, but I went out and purchased it because of that. And it's really been one of my favorites. I reach for it all the time, and it's just one of those perfect like palettes that have everything in it. So the next thing that I want to talk about is, and I'm going a little out of order now, is highlighters. I got these on HauteLook when they were doing the Laura baked eyeshadow or baked highlighter trio. That's in French Vanilla, Golden Rose, and Portafino. And these are just the most beautiful highlighters. They just go on so beautifully. This one I have not used as much because it's more yellow toned. It's French Vanilla. These two have been my favorites. This one I reach for all the time. Golden Rose. It's just this beautiful rosy pink color. It's just like, it's just beautiful. Like, it just goes on your skin so beautifully. It gives such a beautiful highlight. I'm just such a fan. And this one as well is also sort of a pink-ish undertone, and it's Portafino. So I love these, and I definitely want to use this one more often. On that note, I have been using, this is also another buy that I got from HauteLook. This is Lorac, and it's one of their wet dry powder, oil-free wet dry powder. And I've been using it dry mostly. I haven't tried it wet yet. So basically it comes with the powder, and then you open up, ooh, I just stuck my nail in it. You open up the bottom part, and there's a little sponge. I don't use the sponge that much. I like it with a brush, but it's just this beautiful sort of, at first I was kind of bummed because I thought it was going to be a lot darker. This is in WD2, and I thought when I got it that I got the darker shade, like I believe it was like Fairlight whatever, and this one did come out. It is a little fairer. But with that being said, I've been using it to set my under eye concealer as sort of a, it provides more of a highlight, and it has that like yellowish undertone. So it does like really brighten up under your eyes. And so it's been working really well for that. So I really like this stuff. I feel like it works really well to set my under eye. The only problem is, as I said, it's a little light to put on my whole face. So what I do is I use this for my under eye, and then I use my MAC Flawless Skin Finish Powder to set the rest of my foundation. So when Lorac comes back on Hot Look, I will have to get the darker color so that I can use it for my whole face. Talked about that stuff. Okay, talked about that stuff. The next thing I want to talk about is this liquid eyeliner. It's the Art Liner, and it's from Lancome. I really like this stuff. I wasn't going to open it because I had a different liquid eyeliner I was using, but I actually ended up throwing that one out. It was the tattoo one that I really liked, but it was starting to get a little dried out, and so then I just opened this one, and I've been really liking it. It has a longer applicator, but it's also very soft, and it provides a beautiful black line. It's very black. If you're not looking for very black, don't do it. Don't purchase it. I really like it a lot. I actually got this, was in one of their like Sephora favorites bags. I believe it was like the going out one or whatever. My boyfriend had got it for me for Christmas. I obviously picked it out. I didn't share like that all with you guys. I kind of wish I did now. But it came with a bunch of stuff, and this was one of the things in there, and I really like it. So I've been using this for my wing liner like every single time I do a wing liner. So, and I want to give a shout out. The other day I had like a whole lash issue, and so I had to take off whatever I was wearing, and I was out and I didn't have any time to, like, I didn't have my makeup with me to like do touch-ups, which was stupid on my part, but anyway, I was near CVS and I picked up this NYC Liquid Eyeliner because I had a wing on and I knew it was going to get messed up. So I picked this up and it worked perfectly. I do have to say that I have to take some of the excess off before I do my liner, but that was not a good swatch. But it's very, very similar to this one in terms of like how it dries and the consistency. I would say that this, I feel like, has a bit more control when I'm using it, and this one is a bit more wild. But I feel like if it's just a learning curve, and for the price difference, like this was like $3 or $2.99 or something like that. So I definitely will be repurchasing this. Now I haven't used it a lot, so I can't give you a full like review on it. I've only used it like once, but I really liked it for the one time I used it, and I just wanted to give a shout out to it. So if you're looking for an alternative to a less expensive liquid eyeliner, I'd go with the NYC Liquid Eyeliner, and this is in black. I know they have a very black, but I wanted to just get the black. But as you can see, it is very black, the black. Anyway, I'll stop saying black. The next thing I want to talk about is mascara. I had such a love-hate relationship with this mascara. When I first tried it, I hated this stuff. Hated it. And I was like, I don't know why everyone likes this. It's horrible. It doesn't do anything for me. I just had no idea why everyone liked it. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe that wasn't fair. And so I picked it up and I tried it again. and I now love it. Like, I use it all the time now. This month I like grabbed it. I used it all the time. The only time I didn't use it was when I was doing like a drugstore look or something like that. And then obviously I used a different mascara because this is not drugstore. But I loved this stuff. It does get a little clumpy if you're not careful. The applicator is the way that it is, it can get a little clumpy. But if you are careful to really stroke it out, it does not get clumpy on your eyelids. And I think that was my biggest problem, was I was like, this doesn't do anything for me, it's clumpy, and I think I just wasn't applying it as well as I could have. So I'm definitely a fan of this, the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Definitely go try it out, and if you don't like the first time, try it again, because that was what happened with me, basically. The next two things I want to talk about are lips. The first thing is this Burt's Bees lip balm, and it's the pink grapefruit. I love the scent. I don't like the scent of the normal Burt's Bees. I have normal Burt's Bees and I have this one, and I always reach for this one mostly because of the scent, but also because I really do like how this feels on my lips. Now, it's not really long lasting. I do have to apply multiple times during the day to keep them moisturized, but it works really well under lipstick, and I'm wearing it right now, and it's very moisturizing. When you put it on, it feels like there's just like instant moisture on your lips, and I feel like that's what you want with the balm. And as I said, the smell is just so delicious, and it's the light pink cap. And I just like I know it's like normal Burt's Bees packaging, but I love like the light pink cap. I just think it's super cute. So definitely go pick up this stuff if you're looking for a balm. The next that I got at the end of December, that this was the first time I ever tried a butter gloss, and I just have fallen in love with it. As you guys will see in my Ulta haul, I already purchased another one in Peaches and Cream, which is very different. This one is Creme Brulee. This is like the color of my lips, so it's just a gloss that like, it just adds a little something to my lips. It's perfect for a no makeup day. It's perfect when I'm just doing like, basically it's perfect for everything. It matches my lip color, so I can wear it over lipsticks. I can wear it over anything, and it just works perfectly for me. So I will, when I run out of this stuff, I will definitely be repurchasing. As I said, this is Creme Brulee. This one, I picked it up because I was like, oh, this looks like a nice nude shade. It'll be perfect, and it really is. It just feels so good on your lips. It doesn't feel like you're wearing a gloss. That's my biggest issue with glosses, is that I hate that sticky, drying feeling. This stuff just feels so good all day, and I'm such a fan. So I already bought a different color. I bought Peaches and Cream, which I like, but it's not as like, I can't wear it all the time like I can wear this one all the time, because it's not that color. It's not like this perfect lip color. The next thing that I want to just give a shout out to is I went to Target recently and I bought this shirt, which I just think is adorable. It says Crunches and Cabernet, and I love wine, and I've been into, I don't want to say I've been into working out lately. I've been working out like 3 or 4 times a week lately, so because I'm trying to lose weight. And so just stuff like this just gets me so into the mood for the gym. And I just thought this was so cute that I wanted to share with you guys. And it's from the brand Chin Up Apparel. And as I said, I got it at Target. And it says, keep your chin up and work out in style. And this tank top was only $9.99. So, like, if you want cute workout gear, definitely go to Target. They have the cutest. The next thing I want to talk about is food. Okay, I think I have a problem. I've been obsessed, and when I say obsessed, I mean obsessed with this stuff. So everyone's going to be like, ew, that's gross, but it tastes delicious. These are roasted seaweed snacks. They come in this container. I already ate these. The whole thing is full when you buy it. And this is the Annie Chun's brand. They also have a different brand that's like organic. There's like a bunch of different companies that make this. You can find it in like the Asian section of the supermarket. And I'm just obsessed with this stuff. It tastes so good. This is the sesame one, and I only get this one because this is cheaper than the other one that I get. That's sea salt, and I really love the sea salt one. The sesame one is good. It's just a little bit more greasy. These ones are 30 calories per serving, and there's 2 servings in a container. So this whole thing is 60 calories, which is why I've been so obsessed, because as I just said, I'm trying to lose weight. And so the biggest part about losing weight is also eating healthy. People think you can just work out or you can just diet. For me, I have to work out and diet. So I've been looking for some really low calorie snacks that work perfectly for me and keep me like full and all of that stuff. And this stuff is just so good. For me, it tastes like a potato chip. It just provides that like perfect snack. And the other ones that I have are only 25 calories per serving, so it's only 50 calories. But either way, like 10 calories more for this versus, you know, 10 less for the other one, you're still only eating 50, 60 calories for a whole snack. So I just love this stuff. I would definitely suggest going and picking it out, especially if you like seafood or sushi. I'm such a big sushi eater, and so this stuff, I love it. It just tastes so good. So anyway, this is the roasted seaweed snacks, and this is the brand Annie Chun's, but as I said, there are other brands. They're just so good. The last thing I want to talk about is a book. I'm not like a big reader. I have a Kindle. I have all that. My issue is that I'll get so into like reading and then I'll just stop. And this book, I have to say, kept me interested the whole time. And the reason why I got it was because me and my mom went out Into the Woods, which was awesome. If you haven't seen Into the Woods, go see it. I don't know if it's in the movie theater anymore, but when it comes out on video or DVD or on demand or whatever you do, watch it. It's so good. It's such a good movie adaptation of the musical. Anyway, and we saw a commercial for this movie. It's The Longest Ride, and it's Nicolas Sparks. And, like, I'm not a huge Nicolas Sparks fan. I think that a lot of his movies and books are sappy, and I enjoy them. I like watching them. But, like, The Notebook is not my favorite movie. I know, like, that's horrible to say as a girl. Part of me is like, this is great, it's super cute, it's super romantic, and then the other part is like, this is so not realistic. Like, no guy's gonna do that. Like, they would. Like, some guys are gonna do that, I shouldn't say that. But it's just not everyone, and I think it just provides this really... Anyway, Nicolas Sparks, not my favorite writer, or movie maker. But, I saw the commercial for it at the movie theater with my mom, and both of us were like, oh my god, that looks so good. And so when we went to Target, as I already said, we went to Target, and I saw this book on the shelf. I was like, you know what? I'm going on vacation. I had bought this for when I was going to Dominican, and I was like, you know what? This would make a really good, like, vacation book to read at the pool or whatever. And so I got it. I love this book. I just think that it just kept me interested the whole way through. There's 2 different storylines going on at the same time. They really only intercept for like a second. And so I'm really curious how the movie is going to deal with that. But I just really liked it. I definitely would recommend it. It's called The Longest Ride, and it's by Nicolas Sparks. And it's about, there's like an older storyline and a younger storyline. And it's about a older man who's stuck in a car because he got in a car crash, and so you're kind of seeing whether he gets out of it. And then a younger couple that's a bull rider and a college student, which in the movie, like from the preview, it doesn't look like she's in college, so I'm like wondering if they're changing that. But in the book, she's in college, and they meet, and they obviously fall in love, and so you're just kind of figuring out what goes on with their relationship. And there's obviously other things going on, and like he's having financial issues, and you know, like all that romantic nonsense. But anyway, I just loved it. I really got into the characters. Also, one of the girl that's like at college, this takes place in North Carolina, but the girl that's in college, or maybe it's South Carolina, I don't remember. Either way, it's one of them, North Carolina or South Carolina. And the girl, like the main lead girl in it, is from New Jersey. So I was like, oh my god, like that's great. So she doesn't really talk about New Jersey though. It kind of just like is a thing. Like she's just like, oh yeah, I'm from New Jersey, and then like she like says like one thing about where she's from in New Jersey, but then like doesn't really talk about New Jersey. And I'm like, did Nicolas Sparks just not know about New Jersey, and he just wanted to say she's from New Jersey but has no idea what New Jersey is? Anyway. Okay, I'm on a totally different rant now. But anyway, she go read this book. It's great. Go see the movie. I think it's coming out soon. I think it's one of those Valentine's Day movies. I really want to see it, along with like 3 other movies I have to see. I have like a ton of movies that are on my list of things to see, and I'm usually not a Valentine's Day movie person, but let me tell you, I don't really care about seeing 50 Shades of Grey. Like, I know that's horrible. Like, I read the book, and then I started to read the second book, and I just couldn't. Like, it was too monotonous for me. There was too much, you know, going on. So anyway, I like stopped reading it. So I'm like, okay, like, I'm like, oh, like, I want to see it, but like, I'm not like, oh my god, I have to see 50 Shades of Grey. Like, I'm gonna die. But there's another movie that's coming out, and it's called The Last 5 Years. And if you don't know what The Last 5 Years is, go look it up right now. It is Anna Kendrick, Jeremy Jordan, and if you don't know who they are, like, I don't know what to say to you, but it's just amazingness. The Last 5 Years is amazing. It's one of my favorite musicals. I want to be Kathy. Like, if I had a dream role on Broadway or wherever, could be in a shack, I would want to be Kathy. And so anyway, go see The Last 5 Years. Go see 50 Shades. Go see this. Read the book first, though, because I'm really curious, like, whether the book is going to be as good as the movie. I mean, the movie is going to be as good as the book. Anyway, I went on a really long movie book rant, but I'm super excited for what's coming up in February. And I can't wait for my February favorites. And anyway, have a good day. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.